go to Durban now. A frustrating wait for uninterrupted access to water in parts of eThekwini may soon come to an end. For over a month, residents have suffered low water pressure and even days of water cuts. Finally, the installation of a refurbished pipeline is starting today. For more on this, Dasen Thathiah joins us from Durban. Dasen, what's the water situation in the area you're in today?
Well, hopefully I'm going to be the bearer of good news for a change, and that's because we have been given a tour of the eNCA water plant. This is where that shaft pump is being installed, the one that was the source of much frustration and anger for residents of eThekwini over the past few weeks. But we're being told, we're midway through that tour now, and we're being told that work is commencing right now, at this point a week ahead of schedule. But there are also other upgrades that are taking place here at the eNCA Waterworks, and that will ensure that in the long term eThekwini will get the supply that it requires. You're probably wondering what all of these screens and numbers are behind me here. I'm going to bring in now Mbongoleni Mathenjwa. You are the one responsible for this. You are the person that makes the magic happen in eThekwini. Just talk to me about where we are currently. I know work is starting on the shaft pump. At the moment, there is still not the adequate supply, which was frustrating some residents. How are we looking in terms of our water supply in eThekwini right now?
At the moment, the systems is not that much bad, but it's not looking good anyway. At the moment, the supply is almost, we are short by almost 50 megs to the normal supply that we have to. At the moment, most of the reservoirs are not that bad, but are in a not a healthy situation either. We are still limping along so as to just have the not that enough supply to the eThekwini.
Sure. Thank you so much, Mr. Mathenjwa. I just want to bring in Mr. Sandile Dube here quickly, you with Executive Operations, and you'll give me the answer that I want. So I heard all of the good news and all of these grand plans, but let's talk about what residents really want to hear. When will they have their water supply returned to normal, and will they have that before Christmas?
Most definitely, in terms of getting water before Christmas, that will happen. Because currently we are supplying eThekwini with around 510, 520 megaliters per day. However, the demand is around 550, 560. As you heard that we are short about 50 megaliters per day, and then we've got guys now working on a shaft pump. And that is 1 week ahead of schedule, as you indicated. So at least we can say by Tuesday, Wednesday, the shaft pump will be back online. So it will take at least another 3 to 4 days to get everything back to normal, you know.
And let me just end here. I know that this is generally quite unpredictable, but I also do know that you have planned maintenance, which results in outages. While we will be happy to hear this news, is there anything else that is planned for the next few months that could interrupt the water supply in eThekwini?
Not necessarily interrupt the water supply, but we've got other areas that we're busy with. As you saw when we walked around, we've got RES 3 that we're busy with the internal lining. That will take another 2 months to be back online. So we needed to have enough storage that will go to eThekwini. So yes, of course, because of the high demand, if you look at the average annual demand, daily demand for eThekwini, we're looking at about 530, 540. So we are managing it. So we'll be able to manage it. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Mr. Dube. I should also mention to Tafuma that the Minister of Water and Sanitation is here, Mr. eNCA. So he's also doing this tour, this walkabout, and getting an update on exactly what is going on here at this plant. We'll have an opportunity to speak to him a bit later on today.
Well, Dasen, you are the bearer of fairly good news today, so I'm sure people are happy to see your face. I thought you were going to take us through those numbers yourself. I was going to be very, very impressed. Dasen Thathiah, monitoring the water crisis in eThekwini. Thank you so much.